Chat, basically today, I'm going to be answering everyone's homework questions. So if you have a homework question and you want me, an expert on all things homework, to answer it for you, then put it in chat and I'll answer it for you. My dad said he would go out for milk, but it's been 8 years. How long does it take for a person to go get milk from a store 1 mile away? First, we have the person. I don't know how big your dad is, but let's just say he's around average height. That means he's going to be, not that it matters really to this, but for your sake, I'm going to make your dad about 5'10". Average height. From here to here, that's a mile. He's going to be going a mile away. Then here is the grocery store to get some milk. Milk in here. Grocery store. So your dad's at the grocery store. It's a mile away. It's been how long? It's been 8 years. Yikes. 8 years since he left. How long is it going to take for him to get back? Here's what I think. And this is not for the faint of heart, so do not answer, but here's what I think. Your dad, it took approximately a mile to walk. I'm just go ahead and guess maybe a couple minutes. So he's there. He went to the store. He loves you so much. He got the milk. But guys, here's the thing I don't really want to admit. And I'm sorry if you have to hear this, but you have to. He came back and you were upstairs. You were sleeping. But then guess what? He drank the milk. Glug, glug, glug. And he's lactose intolerant. So that means only one thing. Your father passed away. Sorry that you had to hear it from me. But he's lactose intolerant. Now he's dead. I'm sorry. I really did. I really just don't. I didn't want you to hear it from me, but there's no logical explanation other than that. It took him about a couple minutes to get to the grocery store and a couple sips to get to heaven. So sorry about that. But yeah. Hope that answers your question.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Today's video is sponsored by Dashlane. Dashlane is an amazing app designed to make all the most irritating and risky parts of your digital life simpler and safer by auto-filling your financial and password info everywhere. As an old man like myself, I find myself forgetting which passwords I use for certain websites. But now with Dashlane, it automatically fills in my information, so I don't have to have a Jimmy Neutron brain blast to figure it out. For the past couple of months, I've been hearing of this thing called like TikTok that all the cool hip kids were using, so when I went to sign up, Dashlane helped me generate and remember a unique and secure password, so I wouldn't be at risk for being hacked. Even if my TikTok got exposed in a breach, Dashlane would send me a security alert so I can change my password and secure my account from evil TikTok hackers. The best thing is that Dashlane works on every device, so if I want to do some wacky TikTok dances on the go, Dashlane will still have all my information ready to fill in so I can get grooving. If you're interested in using Dashlane, make sure to check out the link in the description by going to dashlane.com/Hooverr to get Dashlane for free on your first device. Then use promo code Hooverr for 10% off Dashlane Premium if you decide to upgrade. Next question. Anthropology question number 3. What does lordosis mean? Lordosis. So, okay. Let's break that down. If you don't know word chat, the best thing to do is to break it down. Lordosis. All right, that's the word. Word of the day, lordosis. So this is what we can assume, right, chat? Lordosis. Break that down. Lord God. Oh, sis. Oh, sis. Dang. Oh, sis. You shouldn't have done that, you know? Oh, sis. You know what that means? Oh, sis. My sister. Combine it together. Right? God, my sister is what you're looking for. So the correct term for lordosis is my sister. Hopefully that answered your question. If I grab it, what is this? I'll type this one in. Fuck it. One of the essential minerals in the human body is salt. How much salt is in the average human adult body? Salt, salt, salt. Ooh, we all love some salt. No, who can relate? I can. I like some salt in my stuff. So, how much does the average adult human body weigh? That's a great question. How much does the average human weigh?
The typical weight of a human is about 140 pounds.
Thank you. So 140 pounds. Average person, average bozo is 140 pounds. We all know. Let's say, you know, you're feeling good. You're going to go out for some KFC chicken. Get some nice salted chicken from KFC. That's about like a couple grams, so you're fine. But you got to think about how much salt you consume in a day, and then in a week, and in a month, and a year. So, average time, you know, you got 60% of your body with water. You got a couple, I think like 10 or 20% of that is meat, carcass, fat, all that. or no, 30% body fat or whatever. I don't know. I think about like a tiny percentage. I'm gonna say about 1%. 1% of your body is salt. So then if we're going off of this and we're doing 140 and we'll get 1% of that, you know what that means? It's gonna be we'll say 1.4 pounds of you. Actually, I'm an idiot. I know what the fucking thing is. I don't know why I put PDs. So I'm gonna go ahead and estimate 1 pound in your body is from salt. So yeah, that's my logic, and I'm correct as always. You're welcome. Next question, not math. So this is already off to a great start. Where was the pectoral of the Sunsaret 2 found? Again, sound it out. Pectoral. You know what a pectoral is? It's abs, baby, it's abs. Boom. Pectorals. Sensuret. Now, I don't know what that is. Sinus-ret. Sinus. 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 Nose. Sinus rat. Think about it, people. I'm making sense. I'm speaking facts right now. Sinus. You gotta think about the sinus and you gotta think about the rats. Sinus rat. We're on to something. Where could you find the abs of a sinus rat? Sinus rat. It rings a bell in my head. I'm thinking to myself, where have I heard the thing sinus rat? Think about it, chat. The Mickey Mouse aortic root. Let me find something on this page. Sinus. The dilation of a sinus. Now then we're on to something. Sinus rat isn't a sinus rat. Sinus rat, of course, is everyone's favorite Disney mascot. None other than Mickey Mouse. Mickeyest of the mouses. So now we know our culprit, Mickey Mouse. Now here's the funniest part, right? Think about it. They're talking about the abs of Mickey Mouse now, but they're looking for the second, okay? Now think to yourself, there's 2 Disney parks, and which one's the second park? The Disneyland was the first, meaning that Disney World was the second. So now we know our location. If it's a second, that means it's at Disney World, Orlando, Florida. It's right in front of you. Read the words in your thing. You're welcome. I'll help you out another day. Next question. Not math. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? If the egg came first, show it how it was conceived. Everyone has these thoughts in their head. Chicken or the egg, chicken or the egg. So that's the chicken, that's the egg. Think about it for a second, people. What comes in the middle between a chicken and an egg? An embryo. So here's my thought, my personal thought. We develop as humans. We came from, first we start off as, I'm pretty sure, what is it, monkeys? Or gorillas or something like that? I don't know. But I do know, before Homo sapien, there was Homo erectus. Now, don't make any jokes. That's what we were. We came from something first. And then before that, we came from something, but we came from the water. So, here is my thought. Tadpoles. Let me show you a tadpole. Right? See these things? Look at them. Swimming along the bottom of the ocean, or not the ocean, rivers, lakes, ponds, waiting to become frogs. But guess what? You want to know how they come about? They come about from none other than an egg. You see this? Right there, in clear, broad as daylight, we see that a frog starts off with an egg. And what's in the middle between a frog and an egg? Then the tadpole. Now, in this instance, there had to have been something that came first. And in this scenario, it could be first frogs. Frog, eggs. But what's in the middle? Tadpole. And it's in the water. So you know what I'm thinking, chat? You know what I'm thinking? At the beginning of our life, of our lifespan, okay? Of our lifespan, we were in the water. Swimming around, became fish. Whatever. Then, we started to become more than that. The tadpoles became frogs. The guppies became fish. And so forth. And so what I think, there was once a water chicken, and the embryo was floating around the bottom of a lake, okay? Floating around at the bottom of a lake, trying to find its purpose, trying to find what it's going to be in the future. Where does embryo come from? I don't know. But do you know where the egg came from? Or do you know where the chicken came from? Because you know where the egg came from. It came from the chicken. And so I think it came from the embryo, right? The embryo started off first, then it made a chicken. It became a chicken, and then the chicken made the egg. So the actual process of this is not egg, chicken. It goes embryo, chicken, egg. And so, in my conclusion, I think that the embryo came before the chicken and the egg. Thank you for coming for my TED Talk. I don't miss. Let's do one last one to wrap this thing up. One last one to wrap it up. Here we go. Here's one about Canada. Our brothers up north. Who was Canada's longest serving prime minister? Think about this, chat. Think about it. Think about it hard. Was it A, Sir Robert Borden? B, Sir Wilfrid Laurier? None other than John Diefenbaker? Or was it D. William Lyon Mackenzie? The clues are in the names. Of course, they're always in the names. Sir Robert Borden. Wait, he's bored? Somebody that's bored would not serve that long. They would quit easily, all right? If they're too bored, they wouldn't do it. So this bored guy, yeah. I think we can go ahead and eliminate him. And then we go, moving on. Who's next? Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Or Laurier. That might have a good ring to it. I'll come back. John Diefenbaker. Wait, hold on. Dies in the middle of his name? And then baker is another occupation that's in his name. He's gonna die and he's gonna become a baker. We can scratch him off. William Lyon Mackenzie King. First of all, he's a king, and that means he's not going to be a prime minister, unlike these sirs. And he's also lying when he's saying that he's a prime minister. He's never a prime minister at all. Therefore, the answer is always obviously B. Sir Wilfrid Laurier. Again, you're welcome. I want to see if I'm actually right. You know what? I'm going to actually see if I'm right. Okay, so apparently Mackenzie King was the longest, but they're lying. They're lying on it. They're lying about it, so whatever. It's fine. But yeah, guys, I hope you had fun getting your homework done, because I'm done. I don't want to do any more homework. My brain is hurting. The amount of questions that I've had to endure over the past 3 hours of streaming, it's been a little too much, okay? So you know what? I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to go ahead, put my brain on the shelf, take a nice snooze, and yeah, I'll see you all later, okay? Later, losers. Peace.
Do it like this. I've been on the ground like this, like this, like this. Do you like this? Don't nobody do you like this, like this, like this. This is my shit. You be like, this about as good as it gets. Do it like this. Do it like, do it like, do it like this.